All right, keys. All right, let's go. All right, so I'm getting some mods done to one of my cars today. We're actually getting one of them wrapped. So let's get in the car and see what we're taking. Boom! There it is, guys. Let's go. All right, guys, so a lot of you are probably wondering, why do I even have a smart car? Much less, why am I getting the smart car wrapped? Well, the smart car is my newly acquired purchase, and it's actually going to be my new pit vehicle for this year. Yeah, that's right. No golf cart for more Mafia. No scooter for more Mafia. Yeah, that's right. We got a smart car, boys. We got air conditioning. We got heated seats. We even got, hold on a second, let me show you this. We got a convertible power top, bitches. So anyways, I've been working with my friends at Moody Blue Designs, and they're gonna be doing a vinyl wrap on this thing for me. We're getting the whole thing wrapped, more Mafia. It is gonna be extremely loud and full of attention, full of life. So anyways, we're also getting our new trailer. I've got a new enclosed trailer on order. I've got a 30-foot ATC all aluminum stacker on the way. That way we could put the smart car in there. We had to get a little bigger trailer so we could fit the smart car. And so we're getting it wrapped as well. They've been working on the design plans for that. So now we're gonna head over to Moody Blue Designs and work on the design a little bit together. Come along for the ride. And then we're also gonna be, once we get this squared away, we're gonna be pulling the clutch out of the 2020 GSXR 1000. And we're gonna be seeing what the life of that thing looks like after basically all these passes we've made on it. So is the clutch holding up good? I think it's actually slowing me down a little bit at this point. So the clutch cover has never been off the bike, ever. So we're gonna pull that off, and I think, like I said, it's slipping just a smidge and it's holding me back because I feel like I should have went faster this past weekend than the last video you just saw. And I want to do some investigating in that and see what kind of changes I can make to make that more aggressive and to make that hold up better for us. So stay with us, guys. Let's go get this wrapped and straightened out. All right, guys, so we're here with Blake at Moody Blue Designs, and so far the graphic work is sick for the smart car. This thing is going to be so cool. It is in the video it kind of looks yellow right now, but it's actually going to be a lot of lime green. He's going to zoom out a little bit and kind of show you a little bit about what it's going to look like. But you see the More Mafia logos are ghosted in there. We've got parts, carbon fiber. There's tons and tons of details. I don't know if you can see. He's going to get us some screenshots to put some other things on there, but so far that's kind of what we're working with. This thing is going to be catered a lot to the YouTube channel, so we're kind of getting this for you guys. Of course, we got black rims on the smart car. You know, this is just a generic picture that Blake found on the internet to kind of do our artwork. Idea. Yeah, to give us an idea. But so far, man, it is going to be super cool. I cannot wait to get this project done. Hopefully, we'll have this project taken care of in a couple weeks. And we're also going to be working on the trailer, too. So you can see some of the carbon fiber and some of the artwork. It's going to be a lot of fun. Stay tuned for this project. All right, guys, we got to get back to work and get this clutch in the GSXR. All right, guys, Ralphie is ready to work. So anyways, we're about to get this 1000 clutch out, see what this thing looks like. I'm really curious to see how the clutch life has been holding up. And I'm also excited to get it back to the track after we modify it, because I know I can make some improvements in it to make it a little better for where we're at now. These new 1000s, the fairings are so easy to remove on these things. I really like this part about the bike, where if you have like a, say for instance my ZX14, oh my god, it takes 30 minutes to take the fairings off that stupid thing. Big time pain in the butt. Where this bike, you see it basically just has 4 screws on the side, and then it's got like 3 little plastic push tabs that have to be removed. But all this stuff is super easy once you get the screws out. Just kind of give it a little tug here and there, and boom, just like that, the fairing is off. Have to unplug our turn signal, and voila, that's it. Now we're going to get this clutch cover off. All right, you can see, just to prove to you this thing has never been off, you can see how this thing is. I don't even know if this screw has to come out or not. I'm not sure. Maybe it does. Yeah, that one did have to come out. I'm going real slow because there are little washers back here that we do not want to drop inside there. We're going crazy slow. See, as you can see, this factory OEM gasket. There are those gears and those things I was telling you about. Alright, so this, alright, there they are. There they fell out. Remember I told you? I was scared of those things. Alright guys, so there's a little more going on than just a normal clutch deal. I'm going to actually have to look at the instructions to find out how to put this back together, but clutch cover's off. That was less than a couple minutes. All right, so we got all the proper rags laid out so nothing gets scratched. Now we're gonna remove this. So on the 2020 1000, or really the 2017 and up 1000, it only has 3 clutch springs, which is definitely different. No other bike has a design like this. So on my last one, I literally just took these springs out and put little shims behind them, which are, a shim is just a fancy word for a spacer, and put that spacer in it, and man, it just worked. No expensive parts or anything needed. So you see all that brand new, never been apart. So now we're gonna lay all these clutch plates out on the ground exactly as if how they come out. There's one clutch plate looking brand new. So all the steels in these things, they got a couple little heat spots in them, but they're definitely not worn. In other words, not damaged. You see all these, they look, to have as many passes as this thing has on it, I don't know how many passes we have exactly. I haven't been counting them, but if I had to take a quick guess, I would say 20 to 25 maybe. Everything looking really good so far. No, I guess you would say warping of the steels, and no
smearing of the fibers. So the fibers, all the edges are nice and squared off on them. They honestly don't look like we have any wear. So basically I think we're just gonna need to add some shims to apply a little more spring pressure. And I think this thing is good to go. I don't think it's gonna need any. You can see how easy everything is sliding out. So I'm gonna continue to get these out. And actually I got them all out now. So you have officially seen me remove the clutches on the 20/1000, the entire set, everything. Good to go. We got the little wave washers and all that stuff. You see it still back in the back. That's all. We're just gonna put that right back in there. All right, guys, give me just a second. I'm gonna have this thing ready to go back together. All right, guys, so I just took a dial caliper and measured all the clutches. Every one of them measured within factory spec. So literally we're just putting them right back in there. Same clutches. We will not be replacing any of them. We're gonna use all the same plates. We're not scuffing them. I'm not doing anything. I'm preserving these puppies. If any of you ZX10 guys have ever worked on your clutch before, bet you don't get to do this. So I don't know if any of you guys remember in my video where I worked on the clutch on the ZX14, we had ran that thing on a lot of back-to-back passes. And I know you maybe remember how hard I struggled to get those steel clutch plates out. That's because they were warped. In other words, the clutches, instead of being totally flat, they were distorted. And when them being distorted like that, they would not, you know, slide freely in the basket. So that is not the case here. All of these little spots you see here, those are heat spots. That's where it's gotten hot, but not hot enough to need replacement. This is kind of weird here. I gotta look at the manual and find out about this, because I don't know how that's supposed to work, because that doesn't grab that. That's weird. All right, we gotta look that up. Be back. Okay, so I found the washers. Now we're gonna start all the screws. So we've got 125 thousandths, which is two 50 thousandth shims and one 25 thousandth shim. All right, let's see what that feels like. So it's just a tiny bit stiffer than it was, and I think that's all we need. Now I'm gonna get the clutch cover put on this thing and get it all back ready to go. All right, guys, so just like that, the 20/1000 is all back ready to go. Clutch is in. We're just waiting on the next sunny day. So as you can see, we're out here in the showroom of the shop, More Mafia headquarters, Cycle Specialties Performance. We're gonna do a shop tour in the next video, so be sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel so you can come back and check that out. All right, guys, that's it. See ya.